You've been lied to about $100,000. For decades, hitting six figures was seen as the ultimate financial milestone. The line between struggle and success, the promise was simple. Earn $100,000 a year and your life changes forever. But today, that promise is breaking. In many parts of the world, $100,000 doesn't make you rich. It barely makes you comfortable. So what really happens after you cross that six-figure line? Why do so many people feel just as stuck or even more stressed after reaching it? And the biggest question of all, if $100,000 isn't enough anymore, then what is? For years, $100,000 symbolized arrival. It meant you had a solid career, financial security, and the ability to finally breathe. But that definition was built in a completely different era. A time when housing was affordable, education didn't bury you in debt, and inflation moved slowly in the background. Today, that same number is fighting a completely different reality. Once you hit six figures, something unexpected happens. Instead of feeling rich, you start noticing how expensive everything actually is. Housing takes a massive chunk of your income. Taxes quietly eat away a significant portion before you even see it. And then there are lifestyle expectations. Not luxury, not extravagance, just what feels normal at that level. A better apartment, a safer neighborhood, a reliable car, occasional travel, small upgrades that feel reasonable. But when you put it all together, the freedom you expected starts to feel restricted. And this is where the trap begins. When your income increases, your life doesn't just improve, it expands. You move to a better area, you upgrade your car, you spend more on convenience because your time feels more valuable. You eat out more, travel a little more, upgrade your daily experiences. Each decision feels earned, logical, justified, but collectively, they create something dangerous. Lifestyle inflation. The silent system that adjusts your expenses to match your income. And here's the problem. While your income grows, your expenses often grow faster. So instead of escaping financial pressure, you upgrade it. You're no longer stressed about small bills. You're stressed about bigger ones. Rent turns into a mortgage. Basic savings turn into investment pressure. Job stability becomes critical because your entire lifestyle depends on maintaining that income. At $100,000, the game changes, but the stress doesn't disappear. It evolves. And then comes the deeper shift, the one most people don't expect. Crossing into six figures doesn't just change your finances, it changes your mindset. Before $100,000, your focus is survival. Paying bills, covering essentials, trying to get ahead. After $100,000, your focus becomes something else entirely, preservation and growth. You start asking different questions. How do I keep this income? How do I build wealth instead of just earning? How do I avoid falling backwards? And this is where many people hit a wall, because earning money and building wealth are two completely different skills. A high income can make you look successful, but without the right systems, it won't make you wealthy. And this leads to the most important realization of all. $100K is not the finish line, it's the entry point. The real divide is not between people who earn less than six figures and those who earn more. It's between people who rely on income and those who build assets. At this level, your salary alone is no longer enough to create long-term security. Because if your income stops, everything stops. The people who truly level up after $100,000 understand this shift. They move from earning to owning, from spending to investing, from short-term comfort to long-term freedom. They stop thinking only about how much they make and start thinking about what their money is building. And that brings us to the harsh reality. Making $100,000 will not solve your financial problems. It will expose them. It will magnify your habits, your decisions, and your mindset. If you manage money poorly, you will feel broke at $100,000. If you manage it wisely, it becomes a powerful foundation. Because six figures is not about wealth, it's about opportunity. The moment you cross $100,000, your life doesn't automatically change, but your potential does. And that is the real checkpoint, not the number in your paycheck, but what you do with it. Because in today's world, the difference between staying stuck and building real wealth is not how much you earn. It's how you think after you earn it. So the next time someone tells you that $100,000 is the goal, remember this. It's not the destination. It's the beginning of a completely different game.